In any journey, ultimately, you've got to land somewhere. This is also true for the buyer's journey within an inbound marketing strategy. If your prospective customers know about your company, product, or service, but there's nowhere for them to land to learn more, contact you, or even make a purchase of your services, they'll move on and find someone else. You might be thinking, hey, but I already have a website. Why make another web page? Think of it like a trip to a new town that you've never been to before. The website is a town with plenty of places to navigate to. While you may stumble into what you're looking for, chances are you don't know where you're going. Now think of a landing page like your own personal tour guide or taxi driver. It'll bring you directly to the destination you set out for, rather than have you driving in circles, not knowing where to go. Having a website and landing pages for individual campaigns is critical. It may seem laborious to you since you've already spent the time and money building your website, but we assure you that it will pay off. When you initially built your website, you may not have specific campaigns and goals in mind, and that's the beauty of landing pages. Because creating just one page for a campaign to get buyers in the door won't be as time-consuming or complicated as building a whole new website. Keep watching this video, and I'll walk you through important things to keep in mind to create an effective landing page that will help guide a successful inbound marketing strategy. Here are the best practices to keep in mind when building a landing page. Have a clean and on-brand design. Keep your content simple yet impactful. Aesthetics matter, well, at least when it comes to the design of your landing page and website for that matter. First and foremost, your page designs need to be mobile friendly while also clean, organized, and minimal. Flashy video clips and images might be cool and modern, but you run the risk of deterring some leads from making that final conversion. Aesthetics matter. Aesthetics can have a powerful impact on your page's performance and overall campaign conversion rate. The World Wide Web has come a long way from when websites consisted of only New Roman font, tacky clip art, flashing flickering graphics that should have had their own seizure warnings. These days, however, web content accessibility guidelines have led designers and developers to produce websites for readability that's entirely inclusive. Also, advancing smartphone technology has sparked the demand for websites to be responsive for any screen size your page is on. Your designers and developers stay mobile-minded first, because today nearly 30% of all web activity takes place on mobile. Chances are that ads, emails, or social posts sending visitors to your page happens on mobile too, so that number could be even higher when it comes to the inbound user experience. Optimizing for mobile might also encourage you to keep everything on the page short and minimal so your leads can engage with the content and quickly convert with your CTA form. Speaking of, the CTA form should also be short and to the point. All your inbound strategy needs up front is an email address to begin qualifying your leads. Asking for too much at the start, like phone numbers, birth dates, or other personal information, could scare leads away, and this has been proven to increase drop-off rates by 50%. On to the second best practice for landing pages. Keep your content consistent, simple, and impactful. This applies to the core content, copy, and displayed messaging. Consider including customer testimonials that speak to the overall messaging your landing page targets. Testimonials are a perfect example of organic content already created for you thanks to your happy customers. Referrals and testimonials are signals of trust that show landing page visitors the legitimacy and reputation of your business. Now, to ensure this page fits in with your inbound marketing strategy, make sure that your content and how it's displayed is consistent with the rest of your campaign and brand. This goes beyond just words and voice. Colors, fonts, images, and the overall feel of the content are impactful as well. Remember, the landing page is the end result of the ad, email, or social post that first attracted the visitor. For your landing page to be effective, the inbound campaign driving your page needs to have messaging that matches what's on your page or vice versa. Remember, the landing page is the destination for your leads. The outside content like ads, social posts, or even emails are the vehicles to get your leads there. As long as you stay consistent with the leads' expectations of their destination, they won't be left confused and feeling lost when they get there. Just imagine you boarded a flight that says it's going to LA, but when you get off the plane, you find out you've landed in Las Vegas. That's the disjointed experience you could be creating for your prospects if your page doesn't match the messaging in the campaign driving to it. Also, don't forget to tailor the landing page to your target audience. Use targeted messaging to showcase unique value propositions that are intended for specific audiences. Consider a different CTA and landing page content entirely for each stage of the buyer's journey your contacts are in. Sounds like a lot of work, but believe me, putting in extra effort up front to reach and engage with your target audience will pay off. Finally, you need to track performance and test different versions of your page. Landing pages will be hosted by you, which gives you total control of the page's mass surveillance. Okay, hold up. I'm not talking about completely invading your lead's privacy. You can use analytics tools to see how many people are visiting your landing page, where they are coming from, and what actions they might take. Start by familiarizing yourself with some key metrics for tracking your page's performance. For example, bounce rate. Bounce rate allows you to see what % of visitors leave your website, so you can measure the effectiveness of your page's design and content as we've just covered. Page views. You can look at the total and new page views to determine how many of your visitors are returning or are new, referred to as unique visitors. Session duration. This can add more context to what's influencing your bounce rate. Short sessions that bounce could mean your page isn't doing enough to grab your visitors' attention. Long sessions that bounce could mean your page is long and confusing, causing a frustrating experience for your page visitors. If you have an idea for what could improve your page, but you're scared you'll be fixing something not entirely broken, the best thing is to test it out. Since visitors were funneled to your landing page by your other inbound marketing channels, you have the opportunity to create multiple versions of your page to see which version performs the best. So go crazy. Well, maybe not too crazy. Here are some tips on what you can do to improve your pages without having to change the entire layout or build. Move the CTA around to different parts of the page. Swap out graphics and colors used. Change up the headline. Maintain the same message, but spice up the delivery. And back to testing. Create 2 pages with the same messaging, but one has a lot of content and a page with less content, and test both to see which page gets more traffic. With a landing page, you might be surprised by what you learn about your leads, customers, and even your business. So as long as you keep a close eye on it and be open to adjusting along the way, I know you'll land on the page that's right for you.